child's pose, 360 breathing, and pelvic floor connection. So what you're going to do here is we're going to start by just getting that breath down and feeling your pelvic floor lengthen in child's pose. Then this is also a great position to work on contracting the pelvic floor, because it kind of puts your body in a position where all the other muscles that kind of want to help out when lifting your pelvic floor and squeezing your pelvic floor, they're kind of in a position where they're not able to help as much. So it really helps us activate and isolate the pelvic floor. So you're going to get into child's pose here. Okay, whatever's comfortable. If your hands are more comfortable here, that's fine. Do whatever feels good to you. But in this position, first you're just going to inhale. Try to focus on expanding your rib cage and send that breath down into the pelvic floor. Okay, pelvic floor should soften and lengthen on your inhale. So that's what I really want you to feel here. On your exhale to start, before you work on lifting and squeezing the pelvic floor in this position, I just want you to make sure you're feeling that good relaxation of the pelvic floor on that inhale. Okay, so take a couple breaths, focusing on that inhale. For your exhale, just let it be passive, just let everything kind of come back in on its own without activating anything. So inhale through your nose. Feel your pelvic floor relax. Exhale, just let everything come back in. Inhale. Exhale. So if you feel comfortable, you can find your sit bone. Place your fingers just on the inside of your sit bone here. And on your inhale, you're feeling for those pelvic floor muscles for any movement. Okay, your pelvic floor muscles sit inside. If you're tender there, you don't need to do this yet, but when you're further along, if you need to feel a little bit more and see if you're doing it right, that's a good way to feel. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And you should just feel like a gentle movement in your fingers. What can help you feel the difference between that relaxation or tension is practicing bearing down with your fingers there. So if you were to kind of hold your breath and push, that should feel different than the inhale and the lengthening of the pelvic floor. Okay, so it should be very gentle. So do a couple more here, just practicing that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, so if you feel the good relaxation, again, it's very gentle, it's not a huge movement, but if you're feeling that, then we can start to work on activating the pelvic floor in this position. So we're squeezing and lifting, so to engage the front and back of the pelvic floor, we want to think of stopping the flow of urine and holding in gas at the same time, so we're kind of getting all of those muscles, so they kind of form like a diamond around your openings, and all of those muscles are working. We want to squeeze and lift up and in, okay? So on the exhale now, you're going to try to squeeze and lift and hold. If you can hold up to 10 seconds, that's great. Early on, that's gonna be really hard. You're gonna shoot for more like 3 seconds to start, and if that, and that's okay. If you can only hold it for 1 second, start there, work your way up. The goal would be to be able to hold it for 10 seconds to work the endurance of these muscles. So inhale through your nose. Everything relaxes. Exhale. Squeeze and lift the pelvic floor muscles. Try to hold. Just don't hold your breath. So keep breathing while you're holding that. And relax. Inhale through your nose. Back, rib cage expands, pelvic floor lengthens. Exhale. Squeezing and lifting the pelvic floor up and in as if you're trying to stop the flow of urine and holding gas at the same time. And let go. So this is a great position to really start to feel those pelvic floor muscles both relax and contract. That is key to proper pelvic floor function. We need to have the ability to relax them so that we can properly strengthen them. So if you're having a hard time with this, or just as you move forward, if you feel like you're really just not getting the coordination of the deep core, then I do recommend you see a physical therapist in person, because sometimes there's just more that needs to be done, and you might need more of an individualized assessment for you.